Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, you're going to have Javier. Javier is from Malaga in Spain. So let's see what Javier has to say. Enjoy the interview. So hello Javier, how are you?
How are you? I'm really exciting, but a little bit nervous because it's my first English interview.
That's fine. There's always the first time. There's always the first time.
Yeah,
So tell me, how's your day going so far? How was your day today?
my day. Today it's a really hard day because I'm really busy with my project, with my studies, and until now I'm really busy. But now I'm relaxed and I'm sure we're gonna enjoy this interview.
Amazing. So tell me, where are you from, Javier?
I'm from Malaga, Andalusia, in Spain, the city of the paradise.
Amazing. And Malaga is the place where you're born and raised?
Yeah. I'm born here. Well, my mother is really from Madrid,
Mhm.
but he raised here. My father is born and raised here.
Okay. And tell me, what's the best part of living in Malaga, in your opinion, besides the weather?
Where in Malaga we have really nice beaches. I think the best in Malaga is people because it's really nice. You can talk in wherever, whoever, and always they are nice.
I see. And all your family, they live there as well?
Not really, because I have two brothers living in Madrid,
I see.
but probably they come soon.
I see. Right. So I know that you work in the movie business industry. So tell me a little bit more about your career, how everything started.
Well, it's a story that I really like to tell because I think it's a beauty story. Um, I wrote my first short film when I was 17. I was in the college and I knew a partner that he was actor and I was making a short film that the title was Smiles. And well, I was just thinking to make it with my friends, with a little bit camera, with wherever. But when I show the short film to my partner, he say, "I think it's a great idea, and I'm going to introduce you to a producers that they were making a web series um, that was fantastic because I knew Pablo Lavado, a good friend of mine until now, and they really helped me. And we made the short film, and then we I learned I learned a lot. Until now, I progress. And the last year, I made my first movie.
Wow. That's the one behind you, Tienes 24 horas. This one?
Yeah, in English we title 24 hours left.
Wow, amazing. And you mentioned that you are studying right now as well. What are you studying right now?
Well, Spain have a difficult situation economy, so I am studying for a public work for a public work.
I see. I see. All right. So during the interview, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your career and also about your life overall. Okay.
Okay.
Javier, before we start our journey within the Magic Box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself, or maybe something that not many people know about you.
Well, I think the, the most interesting about me is the movies because always when hanging out with friends or whatever, and I really like new people, and I always say, do you know where I do? You know like the YouTuber. You know what I do for a living? And people always try to find the answer, but never there. Uh, I think it's funny and always it's curious because always people say, "Oh, that's great, incredible." I think people always understand what means passions,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they really can see the passion in my eyes. They always tell me, "Wow, why you are talking about movies, or you always and your eyes shining." I think it's my really best like quality. O
Amazing.
más particular.
Particular. Okay,
This is the most particular of me. I mean,
I see. Amazing. Right. So, Javier, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
yeah.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I've got here my best friend, okay? Okay, full of random fun questions. What I'm going to do now, I'm just gonna play a song just for us to relax a bit before the first question, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Let's do it. All right, so before we start the game, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about some reason you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Okay.
Right, first question for you is, what are the top 3 things on your bucket list?
Well, in my bucket list, interesting question. Uh, the most well, I think the first I want one day to be father and make a family, of course.
Wow.
Uh, of course, I love American movies. So one day, one of my dreams, maybe the greatest, to be in Hollywood and learn about the industry, the business, and another one, maybe travel to LA. Yeah,
I see.
this is one of my dreams.
So tell me which one is going to happen first. Do you think the children or the Hollywood dream or to go to LA? Which one is going to happen first in your opinion, do you think?
First, children's.
That's going to happen first.
Yeah.
Amazing. Very good. Next question, let's do it. Hey, Javier from Malaga. Next question is, what is a negative thing that happened to you that came out as a positive thing in the end?
I think I remember in my life when I broke with a lot of friends and with my girlfriend. Maybe in the first time, it's like that's hard and that's it's a difficult situation. But I think that's really make me stronger in the sense when all of that happens to me, I thought, well, it's okay. No, I think, and I always I have been always strong and really positive and really worker.
Mm-hmm.
But in this moment, I think I multiplied. And I in that moment I got a really energy that make me project really big.
Yeah, I think breaking up relationships is not easy. You know what I mean? When you go through, it's difficult, it's hard, it's a lot of feelings there. But in the future, you kind of look back, you go like, okay, now I understand why things didn't work out. It's always like that.
Absolutely.
Next question, let's do it. Right, Javier, before the next question, tell me what's the biggest joy of, making movies? What do you like the most about it? Yeah. And the flip side, what do you find most difficult about the career, more challenging?
I start with the second question first. The most difficult is always in money, because when you have to make a great big project and you don't have money, like me, you say, okay, I don't have the money, but I have to think how I can do that. So it's really, really, really hard. I really hate ask and think, oh, please, can you? But it's what I have, and people always is really nice, really, really help you, and I all the time when I making a new project, I always calling, using the phone, asking places, asking materials, whatever. And I think this is the most difficult uh, for the project. I think the most beautiful part of this profession is when you, well, I really suffer, but it's really, really peaceful later. When I'm in the premiere and I sit in my, in my chair and I'm shaking because I know, maybe I know this is a great project that people love it, but I'm suffering because it's my kid. This is the most playful when the movie finish and people clap. And it is really, really beautiful. I think it's the best part.
Amazing. Okay. Next question for you is, who is your biggest hero?
I think is Steven Spielberg. It's a topic, but I think when I started in this profession, of course I needed studied, read books, watch movies, and I knew a lot of movie directors, and I thought, well, this is really nice, this is great, but I start in this profession for Steven Spielberg,
Wow.
and until now I say again, this is the best because he mix um, in business and art, and he make the perfect connection, and people understand. So this is perfect.
Tell me what's your favorite movie of Steven Spielberg?
Oh, it's difficult. Uh, it's difficult. Can I say three?
Three.
Please?
Okay, top favorite three.
Top three. Schindler's List.
Okay.
E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
And Indiana Jones.
Amazing. Very good. Next question. Let's do it. Hey, Javier, next question for you is, right, if you could be a character in a movie, who that would be and why?
Probably I would like to be the last movie, the last Steven Spielberg movie was The Fableman.
Okay.
It's like autobiography, probably this character, because I really feel like me. I remember when I it was in the cinema watching the movie. I was alone, and I feel like, wow, this is really magic. And I remember a phrase that he said is, "This is not a hobby. don't call it hobby. Really represent me because I feel like this. People sometimes don't understand. This is not a hobby. This is a passion. This is a business. I accept it's a business, but not a hobby. And I really feel like this chapter.
And did you always have the support of your family regarding your passion, your career?
Well, in the beginning, it was more difficult because I was 15. I was 15 when I say to my family, "Well, I think I want to be a movie director." Family was, well, "Are you sure? This is a really difficult profession, you know that." But with the time, I think you have to show to the people that you love and all the people what you can do. And when they are watching what you can do in that moment, they say, I think you're gonna be a great director. I think you're gonna get it. I think it's not something that I support. Yeah, I support you. No, no, no. I think you have to show that you can do it. Uh, right now, my family support me, really support me. My friends and a lot of people, like in the premiere, there was there were 2015, 50 people. So I think I have the support of a lot of people.
Wow, amazing. I think when you do something in your life and you have the support of your family, I think it's a very positive thing because you feel safe, you feel you can be yourself, you can follow your dreams. That's how I see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing. 3 questions left. Let's do it. Javier, before the next question, tell me, in Malaga, do you think the film industry there, the business, it's difficult for you to have opportunities? You need to go to Madrid or to Barcelona, other big cities, big cities, or you can you can work and you can do your business in Malaga.
Well, I think the problem is not about cities. Obviously, you have more opportunities in Madrid, for example, because it's the capital. But I don't think so, really, because, for example, for actors, it's a better opportunity. But I don't think it's the same for people like me, movie director, because finally, what do you need? Make project, make project, and we have a platform like Netflix, HBO. That's the industry now in the movies. I think in Spain we have a problem because it's really difficult make business here. So I think we have to learn a lot of business. The countries like England, like USA, but now we fight and we're doing it.
I see. All right. Next question for you is, what is the most romantic thing someone has ever done for you?
I'm not sure. Well, guess don't really romantic with me. I always say I I never received flowers of a girl. I think it's sad, and I don't. Well, the most romantic maybe a dinner or something like this, but nothing special really.
Okay, very good. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Javier, before the next question, so tell me a little bit about your movie. Tienes 24 hours. No, sorry, tienes 24 horas. In English, 24 hours left, yeah? So tell me about the movie. Tell me the idea. Tell me everything, how things got together.
Yes, this movie is talking about human. uh, because we explore about what people do when you are under pressure. The plot is we have three friends. They are hanging out. Uh, Suddenly, one of them receive a card that say you have 24 hours. If you don't give the card for another person, you die in 24 hours.
Oh
So
my,
this is,
that's amazing. Wow.
and it's the most important is uh, who receive the card have to take it voluntary.
Really?
You
Wow.
can force him. And obviously, that make they discuss each other and a lot of things. And I think
Wow.
the most important is what characters do. It's not important. It's a McGuffin, the car, like Hitchcock call it. And what people act around the car is what movie is telling.
I love the idea. My goodness, such a great idea. Wow.
Thank you. Thank
Wow,
you.
amazing. And how long did it take for you to get everything together, everything ready? Since you had the idea of the movie until you saw it in the big screen, how long did it take for everything to get together?
Well, I always say that when I making a movie and I'm thinking the next movie. So I was making a series, this one. I was making this series when I thought, well, I have to need I need to think a new film. I think a thriller. Okay, maybe I wrote well I wrote this the story while I was running another one. Maybe 4 5 days because I always think in my head and I write
Yeah.
um and maybe the longer part is pre-production because calling like I said uh, probably we roll in 2 months.
Okay.
No, in 1 month. Post production 2 months, more or less 4 months. Yeah, more
Wow.
or less 4 months in totally. Not continue. I
I
mean,
s-
1 month. Maybe I wrote in December.
yeah.
Pre-production from January to July. Um, the next we roll in October. Post production November and December, more or less.
Wow. And the whole story in the movie is based in Malaga.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The beginning is in a pub, and suddenly the location changed, and I love it because obviously because it's my field. But what the most I love from this field is spectator never know what's gonna happen. It's like
Amazing.
oh, and we are telling the story, and I think they enjoy the story, but it's really independent.
Wow.
Even that we have a thriller, but it's independent.
Amazing. All right. Next question for you is, what is a significant event that has changed you?
You make a really good question because I need reflection. Maybe well, for example, not change, but it's important for me that I think my personality is like I am uh, mostly for that. I have a lot of brother and sister that make me probably a strong personality.
Uh-huh.
My fathers, for example, they always teach me really values, um, important values for me, and I think that's what. make me who I am, you know, because when I want something, I say I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And I think my fathers teach me that. They never told me when you want something. No, no. I learned because I watch in them.
Amazing. Very good. Ready for the last question?
Ready?
Let's do this question. But before the last question, you know, when people come to watch your movie, yeah, 24 hours left, what's the message? What's something that you'd like people to take with them? Yeah, like to keep them thinking. What's something about the movie that you'd like people to take, you know, with them when they leave the cinema or when they watch your movie? There is a message behind it, like people to understand.
Yeah. Well, I don't really like give a message because I think sometimes artists we are a little bit arrogant, no?
Mhm.
And we say, "Oh, I'm gonna give a great message because people need it." Like, stop, stop. People don't need you. Forget it. What I try. They think about what is happening. I explore this situation in a collective and the individual. Uh, the people act different because they are different and they are in different situations.
Mhm.
Uh, I give the chance to the spectator to say, "Oh, I know what's happened. I know why he's doing that or whatever." But I don't really interested in give a message. I think the most important uh, for the movies is people enjoy the first one, and the second one make it to think.
Right. Let's see now. As you are, you know, a big fan of, you know, Steven Spielberg, yeah. Let's see now. Maybe this interview gets to him somehow, and you have the opportunity right now to send a message to Steven Spielberg. What would you say? Anything? What would you say to him right now? He's watching.
Well, please, please teach me all, please.
Amazing. Very good. Last question for you is, if you have the superpower of swapping place, yeah, with someone in your family, which person that would be? Let's see, you could stay in their place for 24 hours with anyone in your family just to see how they live their life, just to see the way they think. Which person that would be?
Uh, hmm, maybe, maybe which one? Eh? That's dangerous. Dangerous. uh, well, my little brother Miguel,
Mm-hmm. Why?
because because he's the little boy in the house.
Very
It's a
clever.
gift.
Very clever. Amazing. All right, so let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to say one word and you just tell one word that comes to your mind, okay? Quick thinking, okay?
Okay.
Okay? One word for family,
Uh, Together.
okay? Money,
Can you repeat, please? Money.
money, money,
Um, Tool.
okay? Fear,
Fight.
life,
Love.
one word for religion,
Values.
okay? Love,
Mm, Love. Um, I'm thinking in Spanish.
good.
Give,
Say again? Give,
give.
okay? One word for sex,
Exciting.
okay? Politics,
Corrupt.
friendship,
Loyalty.
desire,
dream.
Regret.
Conscience.
Conscience, okay. Success.
Work.
Wish.
Work too.
One word for happiness.
Family.
One word for Malaga.
Paradise.
One word for Spain.
Happiness.
One word for Steven Spielberg.
Genius.
Easy. One word for movie director.
Patience.
Amazing. And the last one now. 24 hours left. The name of your movie. In one word, if you could define the whole movie.
Reflection.
I like that. Amazing. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friend. Define Javier in one positive word and one negative word only. What your best friend would say about you?
Positive word, probably worker. I think so. Negative word, encourage.
Okay. Let's play now. Javier in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But before you ask him the question, tell me, what is your favorite Spanish word?
Well, in Malaga, we have an accent, and we say "illo." It's like guy. It's like, what are you doing, guy? What are you doing, illo? Illo.
Ijo. Interesting. Amazing. Okay, Javier, you can ask me a question now.
Okay. Well, it's like two questions.
Okay.
It is your first time in an interview with a movie director?
Good question, actually. Good question. Wow. I had a few interviews with filmmakers. Yeah. Good question. My God, I had so many people on the show. More than 1,200 people. So it's a lot of people. Okay, let's put it this way. I don't think I ever had an interview with a movie director who already have a movie like you, yeah, like on TV or in the cinema. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think I never had with someone like, as who already created like a movie, yeah. At least in Spain, I don't think I have. I had so many actors, actresses. I had, I had producers, movie directors, like a lot of things in the movie business. That's for sure. However, I don't think I ever had with a director who already has a movie, in the cinemas or on TV. That's for sure. I love the question. Very good question. And the other one?
The other one is, what do you think is the great scene for the people in the movies?
A great scene.
Scene, yeah. What do you think is what is the worst scene that people who work in the movies, like proud,
Okay.
and why?
I see. So you want to ask me what, in my opinion, what do I think is the worst part of people who works in the business, in the movie business?
Yeah.
Good question. Good question. Okay, so I think the worst thing about the movies business that I realized talking to people, as you said, it's about making business. It's difficult for you to, to contact sponsors, people who want to invest in the movies. I think that's the worst part, as you said. So through my experiences talking to people in the movie business, they said that it's the most difficult part because there are so many people making business, making productions, as you said, in Spain can be quite difficult as well. So I think that's the worst part in my experience talking to people in the movies business. That is about, find people to invest in the movies, to believe, to trust, and to sponsor somehow. So yeah, I believe that's the worst part.
Yeah, absolutely. You are right.
Did you enjoy the interview, Javier?
Absolutely. Yeah, that was great. Fantastic interview.
Thank you so
Really,
much.
really happy for to be here.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for taking the time. Thanks for being so kind. And actually, I'm so happy to have you here on the show because it's amazing to talk to someone that is you are literally doing your passion. And I'll tell you something. I love movies. Yeah, I go to the cinema every week. Every weekend, I'm in the cinema. It's my therapy. I love going to see a movie. I love it. And actually, I would love to watch your movie. Yeah. Can I watch in English as well? 24 hours. There's
Yeah,
subtitles.
yeah. We got subtitles. I told you in the Instagram, we're gonna have a premiere in the festival. Oh, I don't remember the name, but he's in Pinewood.
Where? In London.
Yeah, in London, and we are selected for this festival, and the film is gonna stay in Vimeo for 2 weeks. We announced that in Instagram. If you can watch it, we have to advise.
Please let me know when it's gonna be on because I'd love to go to watch it. I'm so happy now that I'm gonna be able to see it. I'm so curious as well. I think the idea is amazing, and I'm so yeah. Let me know the
Thank you.
dates when it's going to be because I'd love to go to see. Okay, please let me know.
Okay, for sure. Thank you.
Before you go, Javier, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Of course. I think it's important to say this because I now I'm hearing too much that you can do that something. You can do this. No, it's impossible, and I don't think so. I have to say, if you believe in something, work until what? Until you get it.
Amazing. You know what? Yesterday, I was watching someone post on social media about that, about people keep trying, keep trying. They were saying Walt Disney, the Walt Disney, he over 300 people, like sponsors, like said, no, I don't believe in your dream. I don't believe in your, can you imagine over 300 people? There was other people as well, like so different people, they tried so hard and always say no, 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 like they tried a lot of times and a lot of no's and suddenly the yes. So
Yes.
you need to keep trying, you need to keep going because you never know, it can be just around the corner, very close to you, and suddenly it just happened. You just need to keep trying every day, never give up. That's how I see.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's right.
muchas gracias.
Un placer. Nice to meet you, William.
Thanks so much.
Nice to meet you, William.
Take care. Have a good
See you.
night. Ciao, ciao. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye. See you next time.